Hello everyone, this is Stuff. You're watching Stuff HD, and today I want to give the result of my iPhone experience review or challenge, whatever you want to call it. So holy cow, I was starting to swear I would never ever actually make this video. Apparently my experience with the iPhone was so horrible that I decided, hey, I'm never making videos again. That's not true. The iPhone had nothing to do with it. I wish I had a good excuse, but I just wasn't making videos because of silly things. And today I was like, you know what, enough, just throw a video, just do it, just get it out of the way, get that iPhone review out of the way, and then you can go back to making regular videos because you got a whole bunch of stuff that you want to make videos of, and you should just do it. So this is me doing it, and if you watch this on YouTube, then that means I was successful, and that's good. So my iPhone experience review, what was it? Basically I was just testing the iPhone for 15 days from December 2nd to December 16th, and overall I have to say I survived using an iPhone. For those that this is the iPhone I've been using, and I'm still using it as a secondary phone. For those that pay attention to things, this is not the same iPhone I had on my previous video. Sometime in January my dad's phone died, and the iPhone was the only phone that I had that I was willing to give to him. But then the iPhone works great as an iPod in my car, so then I ended up having to get another one because I couldn't get used to just Bluetooth, because in my car I can actually use my car's controls using the iPhone as an iPod. So that's definitely one of the things that I really enjoyed about the iPhone. It just works really good with my car. Some of the issues that I had with the iPhone honestly were based on size, and I'm using an iPhone 5S, which we all know there are bigger iPhones now. On day one of my experience review, I took a picture, and then when I tried editing the picture on my tiny iPhone 5S screen, I couldn't do it. Like I edited the picture, but that is the last picture I took until I got my Galaxy S6 Edge Plus back. So things that I liked about the iPhone, let's see, I really enjoyed that little shortcut that you have where you flip the screen up and you get a few little things. It's not a big deal, but even when the phone is locked, you can just swipe up and hit your flashlight, and there it is. Stuff like that I found very useful, and I know that in Android I can do the same thing, but for some reason doing it on the iPhone, it just felt easier, probably because I can do it off with the thumb rather than have to slide down the notification tray from the top. The main focus on what I was trying to do was trying to see if iPhone has gotten to a point where I could see myself just using an iPhone, and I have to say that overall, I don't know if it's the iPhone getting to that point or it's just me becoming more boring with phones, because again I don't use phones that much anymore. So I was fine for the 15 days that I was using the iPhone 5S. I was fine. I didn't really find myself missing too many things. There were a few things that were a little bit annoying, like not being able to pay anywhere with my phone. That was kind of weird. And not being able to wirelessly charge, stuff like that. Some of the other things, and even the being able to pay thing. If I had an iPhone 6, I would have been able to use Apple Pay, but that's not the iPhone that I had. So a lot of the little things that were annoying me were actually things that could have been fixed had I just gotten a bigger iPhone. I do have to admit that I did not use that many Apple applications during my test. Mostly as soon as I got the iPhone, I loaded it with my normal Google applications, and I was fine. My Gmail, my Google Maps, my Google Now. My biggest issue, however, with the iPhone has to be the stupid tray. I'm the type of guy who likes to just put very few icons on my display. You look at my home screen, and there just isn't that much going on in there. I like to put a row of the icons that I use the most, and that's it, you know. Then usually I have another page with a few more folders of my favorites, but then that's it. I like to keep everything else in the tray, because they're things that, you know, maybe I use sometimes, but most of the time I just don't use them, so I don't need to see them. On the iPhone, the fact that you have to put everything right there on your desktop, or whatever you want to call it, it's just annoying to me. I certainly believe that iOS has matured a lot, and it is more like the type of operating system that I enjoy. Because let's face it, Android, don't get me wrong, I love Android and I don't plan on switching anytime soon, but a lot of the things that they do have, they're kind of nice, but usually I don't use them, like the widgets, you know. Like every once in a while there's a widget that I'll enjoy using a lot. Having the ability to quickly change my volume controls, or having the ability to quickly change my brightness, stuff like that, it comes in very handy. But there are so many other widgets out there that I would never ever use. If you look at my phone right now, there's probably like one widget on there, and that's it. So the fact that in iOS they've taken some widget type stuff and they've put them kind of hidden a little bit, yet very easily accessible, that doesn't bother me that much. So can I recommend an iPhone for somebody? Like I mentioned earlier, my dad's phone broke, and I could have given him one of my Android phones, but I decided to give him my iPhone because I figured that should work okay for him. Now I can FaceTime him, and that's kind of neat. Not that I couldn't do it with other phones. Like right now I could do a video call with my sister, no problem, but with Android phones you kind of have to make sure that the other person has the ability to do the same thing, and it doesn't always kind of work, at least with the iPhones. You know, as much as I'm not a big fan of FaceTime, it's nice to know that I can just FaceTime somebody else that I know has an iPhone, and it'll just work. With all that said, we've done it maybe 2 times, so yeah, it's like, eh. So yes, I do believe that if you are the type of phone user that really doesn't do that much with the phone, you know, you don't do a whole lot of customizations, you're just okay with, you know, getting a phone and using it with whatever it has, iOS will work fine for you. You know, I hate to use the term, oh, it just works, because I'm so sick of it, but in a way it's true. You can't do that much with it in some ways, but what you can do, it tends to just kind of work. Now this doesn't mean that apps don't get messed up. Trust me, I've had plenty of apps just close on me, but for the most part I think that a lot of the functions really just work. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. I really wanted to get this video out so that I could just get it over with. I don't know why I hated doing this video so much. I didn't hate the iPhone, but I guess when you just don't make videos for a while, just getting back up just is very difficult. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. You all take care. I'm not even gonna ask you to follow or subscribe because this video sucked. If you're still watching, then I appreciate it. But I promise they will get better. Oh, and I don't know how the audio is sounding right now, but I did get a little audio thing with this microphone over here, so hopefully it sounds better than my last few videos. Right now I'm leaving. You all take care. Thank you for sticking around. I'm out. Bye.